Record. Good evening, everybody. Let's start that again. Good job, I'm an actress and I can recreate all that. So I hope you are all fabulous. My name is Sophia Regavelis-Clutton and I shall be your host tonight. I hope you've got your pen and papers ready because you are in for a treat, and there's a massive daddy longlegs that's just come to say hello to me. I'm just going to ignore it and keep calm. Thank you very much. Rick! Anyway, so I am Sophia. I am an area manager with this incredible company, and I absolutely am so excited tonight. And who's enjoyed AAC? Those of you who are with us on the virtual AAC, I just had the best day ever. I always get a bit of an AAC come down afterwards. I don't know about you, but I was a bit flat on Sunday, although I was trying to gear myself up to go, no, come on, I need to share all this information. But we're on such a high after that incredible training. And Claire Fishenden, you were just incredible. We were so proud of you, and you just got us all where it matters, and you spoke to us with your heart, and just thank you for being our leader and showing us the way. We love you. And Snakes and Ladders, yes, absolutely, 100%. So we're going to start the evening off with the incredible Michelle Millwood. She is an independent consultant with this incredible company, and is just beautiful. She's a lover of makeup, a lover of all things mindset and positivity. And tonight she is going to start our night with a bit of product training. So I'm just going to spotlight your video, Michelle, and kick it off. Away you go, honey.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yay! Hello everyone, I'm Michelle. So I was asked to do a bit of training tonight, and my first thought was absolute dread, because this is so out of my comfort zone. Like, I don't do this. This is not me. And I've been doing Arbonne for just about 3 months now. So when I was told what the training was going to be about tonight, it was just easy for me, and I said yes. So it's going to be talking about my favourite product. So I go on about this product at least once a week on one of my social media accounts, and I use it every single day. So I'm going to talk about the Pollution Defence CC Cream. So if you're not sure, CC Cream, it stands for colour correcting. So it's a colour correcting cream, and you can use it on its own, or you can use it with your foundation over the top. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself, so you'll know why I'm so obsessed with it. So as Sophia said, I am completely obsessed with makeup. I'm a makeup addict, and especially when it comes to skin products, foundations, CC creams, tinted moisturisers. We've all got our favourite things. Some of us are mascara people, some of us are lippy people. I am a foundation lover. And my skin itself, I'm very fair. I'm quite freckly and highly pigmented. It can go like quite red and pink at times. And I have spent so much money on foundation over the years, like high products, high-end products, and normal drugstore products. And I wear foundation every single day. Like, every day I will get up extra early when I'm taking my kids to school to put the full face on of glam and rock up to the school. I'm like, woo, everyone. And I gave birth to my 2 children in a full face. Like, I don't care. I was being induced, and I was like, right, I'm going in. I was there for a couple of days, and I had the same face on. I didn't care. And I've even jumped out an aeroplane, my goggles on. You know, it was just brilliant. But I looked good. I looked great in the video. And yeah, so you can understand why I'm a lover of makeup. And when I joined Arbonne, I was straight there looking at the foundations, looking at the CC creams, and I can honestly say that I have found my holy grail in the CC cream. It's just unbelievable. So the lowdown on it, if you don't know, it's 13 in 1. It's SPF 30, which is so important, and protects your skin. It's lightweight. It's a radiant finish. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm wearing it just alone tonight. It's moisturising, it's vitamin E, pore refiner, primer, concealer, blemish cover. It's long wearing, and as I said before, you can wear it alone or with the foundation over the top. And with the foundation, the Arbonne Perfecting Liquid Foundation, with it over the top, my skin is flawless. I get comments on my skin. It just looks amazing. It doesn't look cakey. It's still got a radiantness about it. It's so good, and it's so quick. So you can put it on with your fingers, or you can use a damp beauty blender as well. And they come in 4 shades of fair, light, medium, and dark. And on the source, you can match your perfect shade by what foundation you use or your client uses. If you wanted to know, I wear light. It's perfect. But some of you might be thinking, oh, hang on, aren't there 2 CC creams? So there's the pollution defense and there's the intelligence. So I'm just going to break down the 2 a little bit for you. So the pollution defense is 13 in 1 and the intelligence is 10 in 1. The pollution defense has an SPF of 30 and the intelligence hasn't got an SPF. Pollution defense obviously is protecting your skin against the environment, and the intelligence, it's got that protection, but it's not like the pollution defense. They're both concealers, they're both primers, they're both hydrating, and they've got those age-defying ingredients in them. But the pollution defense, it just tops it. It's just amazing. So if you have anyone asking, pollution defense is all the way. It's fantastic. And to finish, so I'm just going to take off this side of my makeup. So as I said before, I am only wearing the CC cream today. I've been wearing it all day long. I've been up since 7 o'clock. I've been on the run. I've got concealer on and some setting powder, but that's it. So you're just going to see. Right, are you ready? I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera. Can you see how pink my skin is already? Like, look at that. See it coming through? Oh my gosh, can you see that? Oh my god. My skin is so pink underneath. Okay. Have we got that? I don't know how we can see it. Flawless. Not so flawless, but it's fine. And that's how amazing that product is. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you so much, Michelle. Take the rest off.
I look mental.
That's incredible. Thank you so much. I learned so much already from that. I love the pollution defense CC cream. I wear it every single day, and it's buildable, which I absolutely love. And thank you, Michelle. I know that took a lot for you to do, so I'm so proud of you for doing that. Stepping it up, honey. Really well done. That's what I love about these trainings. It gives us all a chance to just step up and be the leaders that we're born to be. So well done, Bubs. You're amazing. And next up, we have the incredible Matt Lowe, who's going to talk to you about skills, but on a different level. Matt's really gone into this in a different way and is going to bring some of his own skills into this training tonight. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and Matt, over to you, honey.
Hi everybody. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Matt. I live in Devon with John, my partner, and our little cheeky spaniel called Rafferty. I've been in BIM construction recruitment for 12 years. I love my job because I cover the Southwest. I'm on the road. I'm busy all the time. I like the building relationships. I love filling jobs and I love the chase that comes with that. What I don't like is the long hours and the stress. Now, I don't know whether you know, but I've had melanoma for the last 6 years, and I've had quite a few operations on my body. The last operation was removing melanoma from the tail of my pancreas, which meant that I lost my spleen as well. So this made me realise that something had to change. And I am also not invisible, and I'm also not invincible. So enter Sophia. So I've known Sophia for 40 years. We went to school with each other, and I reconnected with her when we went to a family funeral. And she started talking to me about Arbonne, and I was like, no, can't do it for whatever reason. And she persisted. And eventually I said yes. Well, thank goodness I said yes. Because had it not have been for Sophia, I wouldn't be sitting here today. I am so much more healthier, happier. I use all the products. My well-being is just incredible, and I have changed. So that's my 60-second story. So training. So I've named this training, Bring Your Skills to the Table. And what I want to ask you is what do you carry? So I got to thinking, because Soph asked me to do this training, and I was just like, skills, or what skills can I bring? I don't know what to bring. And I really got very, very, very stuck and lost. And eventually I had a chat with Soph, and she said, well, what skills do you think you can bring? And then I started thinking about the job that I do. So we've been on 3 trainings, which is Nation, GTC, ACC, and plus all these amazing calls, which are free. I just love it. It's such good stuff. But I've always learned something. There's stories, there's experiences, there's grit and determination, but mostly it's people, it's you guys, it's me. That's what I've learned. So I'm going to talk to you about the jobs that I've done, and there's a reason why. So my job, I'm a construction recruiter. So that's candidates, that's clients, that's jobs, that's people, that's being an agony aunt, that's being a mate, that's being a friend, that's remembering somebody's birthday. It's building relationships. Haha. So you have to make phone calls, you have to message people, you have to email people. That takes discipline. I'm obviously placing people in jobs. There's a fulfillment between the client and the candidate. You could call me a matchmaker. I have to go out on site visits, so it's about presenting. I've got 30 seconds to walk into an office and say hello to somebody. It can either be good or bad, exactly the same as Arbonne. You may not know, sorry, I'll just rewind a second. There's trust on both sides, and there's a balance and there's a scales within recruitment, so it's both people. My previous first ever sales job that I did was knocking on doors. I used to sell BT cable. So I'd sell cable to people to actually get cheaper telephone calls. I'd knock on 50 doors a day. I would have to sell 12 boxes. I'd have to sell 60 boxes in a week, and I'd have to get them to plug it in to get my money. So it had a relationship to build. It was 30 seconds. And sometimes it was a yes, and sometimes it was a no. Mostly it was no, yes. And then you'd celebrate the yes and you'd move on. You'd ask who you know. So there'd be pubs, restaurants, people that you use telephones. We're talking late 90s. So therefore there weren't that many mobile phones around. Telephone calls are really important still. Then I went on to be a recruiter. I got made redundant and I started working for Clean Easy. So again, 30 seconds to say hello, door slammed or catalogue. Then there was a thank you from the catalogue because you get an order. You then have to then build that relationship to get that order back. You then have to then go back with the order, get the money. It was all about building relationships, credibility. It's about being the go-to Clean Easy Matt or the go-to Arbonne Matt, see the connection. So obviously within network marketing, you have good days, you have bad days, you have rainy days, you have sunny days. They're all days. So there's a connection there. So why did I tell you this? It's about skills. It's about just keeping going. It's about never giving up. It's about making the connection. There's a message, there's a meeting, there's a drop off, but mostly we have to learn to pivot. And that's my point. I got into such a fuzz one day. I absolutely lost it because somebody dared to question my integrity, the fact that I was working for a pyramid company, which is absolute rubbish. And the products weren't good and they were unreasonable. And I went absolutely mental. And Sophia said to me, you have to pivot. You have to pivot. And I was like, well, what's that then? So she said to me, Matt, you have to pivot. It's a switch. Pivot. So I've had to learn to pivot. So there's pivot is P-I-V-O-T. So the first is P is positivity. You have to stay positive. You have to stay happy, relaxed. There's closed doors. What's going on behind those closed doors? We don't know. Some people have bad days. What can we do about that? We can do meditation. We can do affirmations. We can do gratitude. We learn to pivot. Impossible. I'm possible. And I can do this. You can do this. Look at me. Look at what's possible. Look at you. Look at what's possible. Pivot. Visualization. See the situation change. I had 2 clients. One lady wasn't interested in the products, thought they were too expensive, whatever the reason was. She was with a friend. And I happened to see on Facebook that she was with a friend and they were having a product party on their own. They were just having just a get together. So I invited her to my WhatsApp party. I visualized as I invited her to my WhatsApp party, her with her friend doing, various different things, having fun. She bought. I knew she was going to buy because I knew the products were brilliant and I believe the products are brilliant. Visualization. Own it. I was the biggest person for owning it. What's everybody else doing? What are they doing? I could do that. Why am I not doing makeup? Why am I not doing this, that, and the other? No, Matt, concentrate on what you've done. What have you been through? You're HIV positive. You've had cancer. Therefore, I've just got distracted from what I can see on the screen. I know how you feel now, Claire. Therefore, don't jump on what everybody else is actually doing. Look at what you're doing. So what makes you? Gym, home, garden, life. Be the change that you want to be, and then what others will see in you. And the last is time out. Oh, the I is impossible. So the T is time out. Take time to walk, to relax, to change the atmosphere. Take the dog for a walk, go and play the piano, sing a song, whatever it is. But then you can then go back to that message and that person and then say, this is what I can offer. This is what I can bring because of all the things that you've done. Pivot. So one thing that I've learned is that when I get angry, it doesn't help my immune system. I've just said to you that I've been 18 years now as an HIV positive guy. My immune system is incredibly important. Do you know that if you lose your temper for 5 minutes, it's 5 hours off your immune system? Ouch. That really spoke to me. So the connection is, show up to your business even when you don't want to. Who is watching? Everybody. The story that comes from that is that I've got a friend that's been watching my stories, commenting everything. I put the calm range on. He was like, wow, that's amazing. I love it. You look absolutely incredible. And then his partner messaged me after I'd done gratitude and affirmations about how I'm a wealth and money machine. I'm amazing. I'm looking saying it's his birthday. I would love to bless him with some of your products. PC, done. This is a connection between my job. It's about making calls. I have a client that I called because he needed some help. And he turned around and said to me, I don't use agencies, but I like you and I'll take your guy. I've got 8 people out with that client. And he said to me today, I won't use anybody else because I trust you. Our job is about trusting. It's about building relationships. There's such a parallel in Arbonne. He said to me, you're my go-to guy. I would love him to turn around and say that you're my go-to Arbonne person. The very last point, just coming into land now, is something that really spoke to me at the first conference I went on to, which is the leaves. What if you knew that there were golden leaves in your garden and you just had to go and find them? And all you have to do is to keep turning them over, keep turning them over, keep turning them over, keep turning them over. You would go and do it, wouldn't you? That's Arbonne, isn't it? Go and do it. Keep turning those over. So my message to you is keep going no matter what. Trust yourself. Trust the products. Trust the business. Build relationships. care, look after yourself, look after your mind, look after your body, be the product and be authentic. Done.
Oh, mic drop. Matt. Oh my God, I am in absolute bits right now. That was incredible. Thank you, sweetheart. The growth in you, as everybody, please go and read the comments what everybody was writing, because it is just unbelievable. The growth in you has been incredible, and I'm so proud of you. You and that pivot is just, I think it's going to be on your tombstone. Honestly, you've just nailed it. You have absolutely nailed it. So thank you for that wonderful training of bringing your skills to the table and sharing this amazing business. Well done. Oh my God, proud mama. So going from that, what Matt was saying about going on, just keep on going. My training is going to be about, as well as keep on going, we have to keep growing. Okay, so we have to do all those income producing activities all the time, coupled with that personal development, like we hear all the time. So my journey with Arbonne over the last 7 years has been a massive learning curve. And the biggest thing that I know and that I've learned is that to get to the next level, you have to grow to the next level. And there's so many little things in there that you have to take responsibility for and really put into action. So if anybody knows me, I love an acronym. And as you can see, it's been duplicated in my team. Love that. And we're going to go with the acronym of GROW. So just write down the side, GROW. So we're going to start with G, which is gratitude. So we know, we've heard it all before, how it's so important to be grateful and to practice daily gratitude. But what I want to share with you is what it actually does for you. So research has shown that it actually changes your mood, it gives you more energy, it helps you bounce back quicker. So why wouldn't you want to be like that when you're doing Arbonne? It helps to change your vibrational energy. If you're on a good vibration, you know, when you're up and you're ready to go, your messages are more authentic. You message quicker. You don't overthink it. So having a daily habit of success that includes gratitude is imperative. It helps you appreciate the small things in life. Instead of looking around seeing what you don't have, you sit down for 5-10 minutes of a day and see what you do have. And what it does, it just brings that heart and that joy into everything that you do. It helps you see that glass is half full and not half empty. And it helps you change your outlook on things. So always looking for a lesson in whatever has come your way. And just feeling that absolute gratitude. If you haven't watched or read The Secret, go and do it now. Even if you have, go and watch it on repeat. And another fantastic book that I would recommend is The Magic by the same lady, Rhonda Byrne, who starts giving you exercises, 28 days of gratitude. It is, like the title, it is magical, absolutely magical, and it literally shifts you to another vibrational energy. So the next one, R. I want to ask you a question. When you get a response from somebody, a reply from somebody, and it's not quite what you want to hear, do you react or do you respond? Really ask yourself. Anna is wetting herself laughing right now because she's like, yeah, I react. Can see you laughing. Okay, I want you to know what the difference is between reacting and responding. When you react, you're coming from a place of emotion. You can be angry, you can be tired. How many times do you overreact when you're uber tired? Yeah, and it comes from a place of not quite thinking straight. Ever got those emails or those messages where you just want to send a big old long email and it's just full of emotion and it hasn't got what it really needs to entail? So it can make things worse. It can heighten the drama that doesn't necessarily need to be there. It can upset people for no reason. It can upset yourself for no reason. So the next time you get that response, that reply, I want you just to stop, take a minute and breathe. Now, if you need to send a reply, write it in your notes and get it all out, and then step away, take a couple of hours or sleep on it, and reply and respond later. Respond with love, respond with kindness, respond with a positive. Look at all the words that are in your response. Are they, as Claire always says, are they true? Are they necessary? Are they kind? Always ask yourself that, because once the written word is out, it can't be taken back. Okay, so really think about yourself. Are you reacting? Are you getting upset about something? Are you getting frustrated? Are you getting annoyed at people the way they're not replying to your messages? There's no need. Just respond in an adult way, in a professional way, and in a loving way. It can really help you. When you do things like that, it can really help you grow. And the other night I had an experience where I had a text message from somebody that really niggled me, and I didn't know how to reply to it. And I actually spoke to my husband about it. And normally he would be that reactionary, you know, say this, say that, say this. But over the years, I've actually said to him, come on, kill it with kindness, be calm, do it like this, do it like that. And actually he ended up replying to me, come on, babe, you know what you would say, kill it with kindness. And I was like, oh, bugger you. But then I thought, you know what, you're actually listening. So it wasn't all bad. He's slowly getting there. And, you know, and I did, and it cut the drama out. It didn't create anything bad, and we moved on, which was great. So the next one, one more little thing, a little example of when a child falls over, right? Do you react or do you respond? So if a child hurts themselves, are you the person that goes, oh no? What is that going to have an effect on the child? They're going to cry, aren't they? But if you take a minute, you breathe, and you go over to the kid and go, oh, whoopsie daisy, she fell over. What do? They go, oh, okay then, and they get up. Okay, so just think about that all the time. If you respond to somebody, 9 times out of 10, they're going to respond to you how you want them to as well. The energy giving and taking as well. Okay, we've got 1 minute. Outcome. Do you attach yourself to the outcome? Don't bother. Honestly, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. Do not attach yourself to the outcome. If you don't, it helps you bounce back quicker. You don't expect the worst. Expect the yes. It builds your resilience. It helps you do more. If you bounce back, you can then go and ask another question. If you bounce back, you can ask that person that you didn't want to ask, that you were scared of. And it gets you mentally strong. You're growing through it all the time instead of holding on to that outcome. W, your why. You have to grow your why, you guys. My why at the beginning of my Arbonne journey was my parents. I wanted to retire my parents. As I went along my journey, I realized they weren't supporting me. So what was the point? And then I would go, right, I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to put that money in your bank account. That wasn't helping me either. So now my why has grown. 7 years later, it is now my family, my beautiful little family, my husband, my 2 beautiful children. They are my why. But you have to keep going back to that why, looking at it, letting it grow, moving it on with the times. And also give yourself those big goals, but give yourself those small ones that are right here. You know, is there an event you want to go to? That could be your why. Do you want to be at that area manager Red Bull? That could be your why. It keeps you going all the time, more and more, and it builds up, builds up, builds up, and makes you stronger and makes you grow even quicker. I have a few other things, but we're running out of time, so I'm going to shut up there. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Michelle, Matt, I am so freaking proud of you. It's unbelievable. I love the bones off of you both. And everybody get over to that weekly whipping. I do believe it is our incredible Ollie Best. Is that right tonight?
It is.
Don't miss it. And I look forward to connecting with you all. Let's grow, grow, grow to the next level. We have 3.5 months left of this year. Let's make it the best year yet.
Amazing. Thank you, Sophia. What an epic training. Let's get over to Ollie's call, but I just want to keep your eyes all peeled. Age Well is epic and amazing. I can't wait for you to all have it in your hands. But I'm going to announce a little bit of an incentive. So keep your eyes peeled for that on the WhatsApp chats and Facebook group. Thank you. What a beautiful training. You're all incredible. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Sophia. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.